Welcome back. Coming up in sports, we have Vancouver Canucks fans hoping to bring excitement back to the Rogers Arena. A Calgary Flames player is bringing Northern fans a VIP experience, and Nashville is getting a soccer team. But first, we have the weather with Eric Tashner. Eric, how do things look out there today?
Well, Hugh, we were above average temperature today. The average was sitting at -9 throughout the Peace region today, and we were sitting around the -5, -6 area without the wind chill. We are going to be seeing some cloud coverage throughout both BC and Alberta tomorrow, and maybe even some snow, but not here, which is a good thing. And we have the latest on our Christmas forecast and our Christmas Eve forecast. So we'll give you guys a little bit of a tease. We are expecting some cold conditions for sure. But before we get into that, let's look at the Farmer's Almanac. Today's sunrise sitting at 9:29 a.m., while the sunset was down at 4:29. Like I said, the average high in the Peace region today was -9 degrees. Meanwhile, the low was -17. Next full moon is January 2nd, and the barometric pressure was sitting at 104 kPAs. Dawson Creek's high today, -6. Record high of +10, set in 1985. Record low, -38. That wasn't too long ago, set in 2008. Chetwynd saw a high of -5. Again, a little bit warmer than the average temperatures for today. Record high of +10, set in 1985. Record low, again, 2008, and that was -38 in Chetwynd. Looking at Fort St. John, saw a high of -7 degrees today. Record high of +8 degrees. That was set in 1985. Meanwhile, in 2008, that trend, we are looking at a very cold -37. And finally, Fort Nelson, a little warmer today. -5 degrees was your high today. Record high of +2. That was set in 2006, 11 years ago. Meanwhile, in 1980, record low -42. Looking at the regional map right now, we do have a mix of sun and cloud most of BC and Alberta. Fort Nelson tomorrow, -7 degrees. We have a 40% chance of flurries expected. Hudson's Hope, -9. A mix of sun and cloud is in store up there. Fort St. John, -10. Mostly cloudy conditions in Fort St. John. Meanwhile, Chetwynd and Dawson Creek, we could see a little bit of flurries coming through, -11 in both communities, and a mix of sun and cloud in Tumbler Ridge. You're looking at -13 for tomorrow. And over in Alberta, Spirit River, -9 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud is expected. Meanwhile, Grand Prairie, we're looking at -8. You're going to have some snow, so you better bundle up for sure. Looking at the 5-day forecast now, -14 tonight. We've got that snow coming back, but it's going to start clearing up. Friday, we have -10 degrees. Saturday, -9, a mix of sun and cloud. Christmas Eve, we're looking at -17, lots of sunshine. Santa's going to have a great little ride in Fort St. John, because Christmas Day is going to be cold, but lots of sunshine is expected, -17 degrees on Monday. Dawson Creek, similar sort of conditions. Tonight we're looking at a low of -15. We have some snowfall, about a 60% chance tonight. And that snowfall is going to carry into Friday, -7 degrees. And that's going to be clearing up, though, for Saturday, -9. Sunday, we have those gorgeous sunshine out for Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day with the Santa hat right there, -17 degrees. So Santa is going to have a good ride in Dawson Creek as well. Looking at BC and Alberta, we have a little bit of cloud coverage all over the map. But Prince Rupert, you're looking at +1. It's going to be nice and gorgeous there. But Fort Nelson got about a 40% chance of flurries, -7 degrees. Fort St. John, -10, mostly cloudy throughout the day. That's, like we said, it's going to start clearing up throughout the weekend. And Prince George, -14. A few clouds will be in the sky. But if you look down in Vancouver, 4 degrees, and a mix of sun and cloud is expected. Over in Alberta, Edmonton, -8 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud. And Calgary, just a couple of clouds out in the sky for tomorrow. Looking at the national forecast now, Regina, -10. 40% chance of flurries going to be expected for Regina. Meanwhile, a little bit more out east, Winnipeg, -12. 60% chance of flurries. Thunder Bay in northern Ontario, you're going to be getting a good chunk of snow. We're looking at -6 degrees. Montreal down in Quebec, -13. Some snowfall going to be expected. Toronto not looking too bad though, -3. Some snowfall. And finally, all the way out east, and we got St. John's, -1 degree. We have a little bit of snowfall possibly going to be falling from the sky. And Halifax, -7. Not too bad, just some partly cloudy conditions going to be expecting. So overall, not too bad over the next couple of days. And that's all the time we have for weather, but stay tuned. Road Report is up next.